Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's workout is going to be a Pilates for lower back pain. This is for you if you suffer from any kind of lower back pain, perhaps you work at a desk all day, or perhaps you've had problems with your lower back for a while and you are looking for some exercises that are going to help to strengthen that area. So that's really what we're going to work into today. So when you're ready, join me on your hands and your knees and just take a moment to connect with your body here, making sure that your wrists are underneath your shoulders. You can come on the fists if that's too strong for the wrists, or even onto your elbow, and making sure that your knees are underneath your hips. And then bringing your core, so bringing your navel in towards your spine, feeling a lift from underneath. We're going to inhale as we drop the rib cage, look forward. Exhale, tilting from the pelvis. We're rounding all the way through, pressing into the palms of the hands. So inhale to look forward. And then exhale, tilting the pelvis first and then rounding through. So we're taking this movement really slowly and making it super concentrated so that we're really working into the deep abdominal muscles and really working into all of the areas of the back. We're going to hold this position now and maybe just take some rocks forward and backwards, or rocking from side to side. Just taking any kind of easy movement that feels good for you and for your back. And then finding that neutral spine once more, connecting your core. This time we're going to inhale, and on the exhale we're going to raise opposite arm to leg. Inhale to lower, exhale, switch sides. So the key here is to really try to keep your hips facing the mat and your torso really still and stable. So this is really working into our core stability, which is all of those deep abdominal core muscles which support us every single day in our posture, at our place of work. And they're really supportive to the muscles and the area of the lower spine. So keep flowing with that, breathing as you go, making sure that everything stays nicely in alignment to keep your body happy. And then parting the knees nice and wide, send the hips back and come into child's pose. Breathing deep here, filling that lower back space with the breath. By filling this space with the breath, we can create more space and release tension. Coming up just ever so slightly, we're going to thread the right arm underneath the left here and come down to rest on our right shoulder and the right side of the head. Option to wrap the left arm around the back, just opening out through the shoulders and the chest, feeling a wonderful twist through the spine. And let's unravel ourselves here, so pressing back into that left hand. And then this time our left arm is going to thread underneath the right, coming to rest on our left shoulder, left side of the head, and wrapping the right arm around the back. Breathing space into the twist. And then bringing the right arm all the way back over, pressing into the palm of the hands to bring you up to a seated position. So coming onto the knees, if this is comfortable. And let's just start by taking some head rolls, rotating all the way around one way. And then reversing, coming all the way around the other way, taking this movement really slowly. Just ironing out all of the creases through the upper back and through the neck. And then take both hands, place them on the back of the head and draw the chin to the chest. Breathing space in between the shoulder blades. Well done. So from here, we're going to come into a seated position with our feet in front of us. Now we can have these a little bit further out if that's more comfortable, or if you really want to work on opening through the hips here, you can draw the feet in towards the pelvis. On an inhale, we're going to lower down, hinging at the hips on a flat back. Wait until your hips tell you to stop, and then exhale to round through the spine, imagining the spine as building blocks stacking one on top of the other. Good. So we inhale to hinge forward, and then exhale, curl through the spine and roll up, stacking vertebrae by vertebrae. Let's take one more here, and this time we're going to allow ourselves to fold all the way over, allowing the head to hang heavy and reaching forward with the fingertips. Again, just breathing lots of space into the back. Thinking length through the tailbone, through the fingertips and the top of the head. And then when you're ready, we're going to start to slowly roll ourselves all the way back to a seated position. From here, we're going to bring our legs in front of us now. So feel free, if you have a block, to just elevate you a little bit and help you to lengthen through the spine. Feel free to use one. We're going to flex the feet and then place the hands behind the back of the head. We're going to inhale, and then as we exhale, we're going to twist towards one leg. Inhale to return to center, and then exhale, twist the other way. So flow with this at your own pace. The most important thing here is that you're keeping that navel really tucked in towards your spine, and that you're sitting up as tall as you possibly can, relaxing the shoulders down and using the breath to help you with each twist. So the exhale, twist, and then inhale, center. Well done. From here, let's just shuffle forward on our mats slightly just to create a bit of room behind us, with the feet out in front, making sure that everything's in line, sitting up nice and tall. And then we're going to exhale to tilt the pelvis and lower down to about halfway. Inhale, roll back up. So imagining here that the pelvis is like a bowl of water, and as we tilt, the water will spill out the back. And then as we inhale, we'll bring the bowl back to neutral. So exhale to tilt, inhale, all the way back up. This time we're going to go all the way down, so exhaling nice and slowly, rolling down through the spine with control. And then bring the feet in so that the knees are facing up towards the ceiling. So taking a moment here just to connect with the core and press the lower spine into the mat to engage those deep abdominal muscles. Arms go out to the side. And then on the inhale, we're going to extend the right leg. Exhale to lift it up to the sky. So we inhale, bend the knee, extend the leg, and then exhale to lift. So again, the key here is to keep everything stable through the core, through the hips, and just focus on that hip joint. Carrying that right leg now all the way over to the left, letting it fall wherever it naturally falls and looking towards the right hand. And then bringing the legs back up to center. Let's try that on the other side. So we're going to inhale to extend the left leg. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, bend, extend. Exhale, lift. We've got 2 more. Inhale, bend, extend. Exhale, lift. And final one here. Inhale, bend and extend. Exhale, lift. And this time we're going to carry that leg all the way over to the left, looking towards the right hand, feeling a wonderful twist through the spine. Good, then bringing everything back to center. Let's walk the feet in a little bit closer towards the glutes this time. We're going to keep our arms out to the side just to support our lower back. And as we exhale, we're going to raise the hips all the way to the ceiling. Inhale to squeeze the glutes at the top. And then exhale, lowering down with control. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale to tilt the pelvis first and then peel the hips off the mat. Inhale, squeeze. And then exhale, lowering down, placing each vertebra of the spine one by one. Inhale. Exhale, peel and lift. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, engage the core to protect the lower back. And then exhale, lowering all the way down. Let's make this our last one. Exhale, peeling the hips. Can you lift them any higher this time? Inhale. And then exhale, rolling all the way down. Bring the knees into the chest, hugging them in. And just rock the hips from side to side, allowing that to settle into the body. Placing the hands on top of the knees, let's take some knee circles, so rotating clockwise. And then let's reverse that motion, coming anti-clockwise, feeling a lovely massage in the lower spine. And we're going to come to lay on our sides now. So come to lay on your left side here. We're going to keep the legs bent and we're going to rest on our elbow. We're going to extend that top leg, lifting it just above the other foot. And we're going to inhale to carry it forward and exhale to swing it back. Again, the key here is to keep everything else as stable as you possibly can. So keeping that navel tucked in towards the spine. keeping the hips really stable, not rocking backwards and forwards. It might be that we just keep this movement really small, and that the more we practice, the more range of motion we'll be able to get. And then bring yourself up into a mermaid position, creating lots of length in the side of the body. And then returning through center, let's take that onto the other side. So coming down to lay the opposite way, bending through the knees and extending that top leg, resting on the elbow. We inhale to carry the foot forward and exhale, press it back. Inhale, carry forward. Exhale to press back. Really keeping everything stable through the core here. Perhaps bringing the hand to the hip, just as a physical reminder to keep our hips and our centers really stable. Well done. Coming back into our mermaid position and then sweeping across. Breathing here and then returning back to center. Let's now come all the way down onto our bellies, making a little pillow for our heads with our hands and then resting the forehead down. We're going to inhale here, and then on the exhale we're going to lift the upper back, keeping the gaze just off the end of the mat here to keep lots of length through the upper spine and the neck. Elbows and hands stay rested on the mat. So we exhale to lift, and then inhale, lower. So let's make this one our last one. We're going to hold it lifted, and then on your next exhale we're going to raise the right leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, switch. And then inhale, lower. So making sure that the leg is lifting right from that hip joint, that you're not bending through the knee, and that we're keeping lots of length, lots of integrity through the back of the neck, through the back of the body. So keeping your gaze just off the end of the mat. Keep breathing. Exhaling as we lift. Inhaling as we lower. Pressing into the palms of the hands now and pressing the hips all the way back into child's pose. Breathing lots of space into that lower back. Thinking length through the tailbone, length through the fingertips. Then walking your hands over to the left-hand side, breathing into the right side of your body. And then walking your hands all the way over to the right-hand side. Again, just breathing into the left side of your body, creating space and releasing tension. Making your way back through center, and then slowly rolling up through the spine, all the way into a seated position. I hope you really enjoyed today's class. Please feel free to share this with anybody you know who has lower back issues, and like and subscribe if you are not already. I'll see you in my next video.